Howdy fellow humans, I got a new toy I'm going to show you because I need to do some repairs on some things because it's harder just to replace things over here and it's more environmentally friendly if you can repair things. So let's check out this new toy I got and we'll be using it in some future videos. Okay guys, I'm sure you can read that. It says foot portable spot welder, and this is used for me anyways to attach lithium batteries together like 18650s, which are like extra large AA batteries. And we're going to kind of open the box and see all the little pieces that come out, and then we'll play with it for just a second. But yes, this is to make some repairs and do some things that you'll see in a few videos in the future. And we're pulling out the little power adapter that goes into the wall, and you see the wire or whatever they call it they send us with. And these are our leads for the actual electric welding. And what else do we have in the box? Let's see. Okay, this is the foot pedal, and that just plugs in and you tap it with your foot to actually do the electric welding. Just click with your foot. And this is the welder itself, just a little box. You see the plug-ins on the front, some dials, pretty basic. So on the back of the device you have two ports. One is the plug to charge it up and the other is for the foot pedal. And you don't do the two at the same time. It says you leave it plugged in while you're actually using the device. So if you plug the foot pedal in, unplug the power. Because this one has a built-in battery, that's why. And here we are back to the front. You see your dial, your red dial is how strong your weld is going to be. That's your power button as well. And then the two leads, or two other holes on the front, are your leads for your welding inputs, and we'll stick those in a minute. Okay, so we've got our two welding leads, and they are identical, even though one looks a little longer. You see that in the video for a second. It's just there's no A and B or positive and negative. You just plug one in one and the other in the other. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And then you will turn the red dial on, and then you're really ready to fire up. Just have to remember to unplug it from the wall first, because you're not supposed to have it plugged into the wall while you actually do the welding. So for this example slash test, we have two dead 18650s, and we are going to weld them together into one battery. Okay, time to get started. We are unplugging the power like we're supposed to do. We will flip this over and turn our knob to on, and everything lights up as it should. And the next step is to take this wire. They call it tab wire or spot welding wire, a couple different names for it. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. If you know the exact proper name for this, go ahead and throw it in the comments, because I didn't see anything definitive on what the name of it is. But we are going to spot weld this onto the 18650s and connect them to make the two batteries into one. And we've got our foot pedal is on the floor, and your batteries, we're going to take a look at those. And important to make sure that you don't mix up your positive and negative, unless you are trying to mix up your positive and negative. But here for this application we are going negative to negative on the batteries, and this really is just to show you how easy it is to use this machine. And boom, you see the spark, first weld is done. Okay, I didn't really like that second one, so I'm turning the dial up a little bit to put a little bit more electricity through it, and we're going to go ahead and hit that again and see if that gives us a little better weld this second time. And that was better, so we will go on. And I'm turning this off, and I'm going to shake this battery around a little bit, just kind of give you an idea. It's not going anywhere. It's a good solid connection, and the electricity is going to go through it. So now we're double checking again. Now it's important to note that with lithium batteries you cannot use a standard soldering iron, because they generate heat to melt, and this uses electric to melt, and the heat in there actually destroys lithium batteries, so you can't do it. You have to do these this way to do it right. And as you see, this only takes a couple seconds to do, and we're going to wiggle these around a little bit. You can see this is a solid connection. They're not coming apart. They're not going anywhere. And it's really, really easy. The basics of this are really easy. So if someone wants to get one of these and try this for a project, go ahead and do it. They're not super expensive and fun to play with. And like, follow, share, any of those things. And let's see what we do with this new toy.